What's going on, people? It's your boy Calwu. Welcome to another episode of planetwu. Today I will be bringing you another early review. Animes I will be reviewing today is Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. I've been killing slimes for 300 years and have maxed out my level. And Battle Athletes ReSTART. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to the video. It's the biggest way you can help the channel. I got, great content coming. I'll be doing planetwu University content very soon. I'm getting everything set and getting the format ready for that, so be on the lookout for that. And without further ado, I will start off with the anime Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. The synopsis behind this anime is high schooler Hayase Nagatoro loves to spend her free time doing one thing, and that is bullying her senpai. After Nagatoro and her friends stumble upon an aspiring artist's drawings, they find enjoyment in mercilessly bullying the timid senpai. Nagatoro resolves to continue her cruel game and visit him daily so that she can force senpai into doing whatever interests her at the time, especially if it makes him uncomfortable. And this anime is completely hilarious. Granted, she do my man so dirty. His name is Naoto. Nagatoro does Naoto so dirty. Like, she makes fun of him. She picks on him with sexual innuendos. She makes fun of the fact that he's a virgin. And she literally, like I said, just every single day she picks on him. Like, in particular, this one episode, he's like drawing, and he's drawing like steel art. So you got like a bunch of like fruit and like other little things like sitting on a wooden stool, and he's sitting there drawing and looking and drawing and looking. And she pops up like, "Hey, senpai," and he's like, "Oh, snaps, where you come from?" And she's like, "Yeah, what are you doing?" She's like, "Oh, I see what you're doing. You're drawing." And then she's like, "Well, maybe I could be a model for you." And he's like, "What?" And she like unbuttons her top button. She's like, "Yeah, maybe I could be a model for you." And like leans over, and he starts getting embarrassed. And she was like, "Ha, you a pervert!" And starts slapping his back real hard, like, "Ah, you a pervert! You a pervert! Ha ha, you a pervert!" And he's like, "Dog, I'm not a pervert." And she picks on him so bad. She makes him cry several times. Because like we're at episode 3 now, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, she's made him cry a total of 4 times already. 4 times in 3 episodes. Like, that is wild. Like I said, and it's interesting because you can tell that even though she picks on him, she likes him. Like, I'm not sure if she likes him as far as relationship goes, but she definitely likes him as a friend. It's one of those things where you got your circle of friends and all of y'all talk shit about each other. But it's like, I can talk shit about you and I can pick on you, but I ain't about to let nobody else talk shit and pick on you. And that's kind of like how their relationship goes. And when she's not around, like he's relieved at times, but then you can tell sometimes like he actually misses her companionship. It's weird. It's a weird relationship dynamic between Nagatoro and Naoto. But the anime is fun. It's extremely hilarious, and if you like comedy anime, they got a little bit of etchiness to it, but nothing too crazy. This is the anime for you. That junk go hard. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Next anime is I've been killing slime for 300 years and maxed out my level. The synopsis for this anime is salarywoman Azusa Azawa dies suddenly from overworking herself. She finds herself standing before an angel, and the angel, tells her like, "Yo, you can reincarnate into this new world as an immortal witch." And she's like, "Sure, okay, cool. I can do what I didn't do in my past life. In my past life, I worked crazy hard. In this life, I'm kind of chill." So she gets to this new life, and she ends up finding out that she can kill slime for money. So slimes and other monsters drop these little crystals, and she could take it and sell it for money and use that to live. So soon she gets there, she sees it's slimes all around where she at. So she like, okay, cool. I'm gonna make my house out here in the countryside, not too far from town, but I can kind of be to myself. I can go mingle with people when I want to. I'm just gonna kill these slimes. And she kills slimes every single day for 300 years, like to the point where she actually kills. I think like okay. So before I tell you how many she kill a day, she killing slimes for 300 years. You're like, okay, slimes are low ranking monsters, whatever. So she goes to the guild, and the guild is like, you've been coming here for a while now. How strong are you? And she's like, I don't know. She's like, okay, so let me go ahead and gauge your strength. Let's see how strong you are. And she was like, I don't know. She's like, come on. Just whatever it is, I'll keep it between us. She's like, okay, cool. So she gauges her strength, and she's like, holy crap, you're max level. And she's like, how? I've only been killing slime. How am I max level? She's like, oh my God, girl, you're so strong. She's like, make sure you don't tell nobody. She's like, all right, I ain't gonna tell nobody. So she leaves, she goes home. She's like, that's kind of weird, but cool. Then all of a sudden, the dragon shows up, and the dragon's like, yeah, I heard you were strong. I challenged you to a fight. And she's like, what? No, I'm not trying to fight you. She's like, nah, I heard you were strong. You don't come out here and fight me, I'm just about to I'm just going to start destroying your crib. If you don't fight me, I'm blowing up your house right now. So she's like, okay, damn. All right, so cool. She beats the hell out of this dragon real easy. One spell, KOs the dragon. And the dragon is like, please be my master. You got to teach me all your strength. You got to teach me everything. The dragon name is Laika. Laika takes on a human form and becomes Azusa's apprentice. Then comes, so after all of that, then comes a girl. So a little girl named Falfa shows up at her door and is like, hey, Mom. And she's like, Mom? Like, I ain't got no damn kids. I ain't had sex in 300 years. I don't know what she calling me Mom for. I ain't had no kids. And she's like, well, I'm kind of sort of your kid. She's like, I came to warn you that my twin sister wants to kill you. And she's like, well, why does she want to kill me for? She's like, because we're like, how we were made is we're the souls of every slime that you killed merged together. And it's like, pretty much, we've been living in the forest close by. I've been just chilling. I wasn't worried about fighting you. But my sister Shausa, she wants to kill you to get revenge for all the slimes. And she's like, what? So Shausa comes out, challenges her to a fight. She loses, and Azusa adopts the twins as her daughters, and they now live with her. So now she got twin daughters. Then after that, you run into the character Haukara, which is an elf that came from the forest, and she comes to, word about Azusa spreads far and wide. So Haukara shows up and is like, yo, I need your protection. Can you please kill me? And she's like, what do you need my protection from? She's like, this crazy demon that wants to kill me because after she had my I got production for an energy drink back in my hometown, and when they found out that the demon wanted to kill me, they kicked me out and I can't make it no more. And she's like, this is how I make my money. She's like, and the demon wants to kill me because when she drank it, it made her really sick and put her out of commission for a week, and she said she pretty much was gonna come and kill me because of it. She's gonna get revenge on the person who made this drink. And yeah, so now I need your help. So Azusa tried to not help her by slamming the door in her face, but that didn't work. So then she was like, okay, all right, I'll protect you. And creates a barrier around her house so the demon can't get in. And it's like, all right, cool, we here. And then you just start knowing this pesky fly in her house. And it's like, whatever. So everybody, Azusa's like, Laika, go ahead, take my girls, go fly to a town nearby, because it can get hairy, it can get sticky, and I don't want my girls getting hurt. So she like, right on, boss, I got you, we out of here. So she turned into a dragon, they jump on her back, they fly off. So it's just Haukara and Azusa there. So Haukara talking mad greasy, like, yeah, the demon, she's stinky, stupid looking, blah, blah, blah. She useless, no good, trash, freaking fly demon. Flies are nasty, blah, blah, blah. Then you hear the fly go, oh, is that right? Okay, don't fight with her. And she like, holy shit, is that her? So she turns from the fly, into her demon form, and it is Beelzebub the demon. And she challenges Azusa to a fight, and they're about to fight, but she jacked herself up on a barrier flying, and she flies too high and hits the barrier, and and pretty much get jacked up and passes out. So Azusa takes her in, helps her to rest or whatever, and then they end up finding out it was a big misunderstanding. She didn't want to kill her. She wanted to buy more drinks. She wanted to keep killing the drinks. So she wanted to buy a huge supply, and she was saying that she wanted to kill her because it wasn't enough supply of the drinks. Not in the term of saying like actually murder her, but like, hey lady, the demons over here want more, and you out of supply, so get us more type deal. And the anime is so funny. It's so cool. It's laid back. It's nothing that you gotta like be too crazy serious about. It's very lighthearted. It's an okay story for what it is, and like I said, I'm just thoroughly enjoying all of the crazy antics that goes on. And it looks like they're gonna be introducing another member to the group, because everybody pretty much lives with Azusa. And like I said, the anime is just cool. It's enjoyable. The last anime on this list is Battle Athletes ReSTART. So first, before I go into the Battle Athletes ReSTART, this anime has been done twice, if I'm not mistaken. I was doing some research on it because it sounded familiar, because I know I've seen it before. And it's either an older version and then the sequel to it, or it's two previous remakes. But I'm going to go with the two previous remakes. The concept behind the anime is aspiring athletes from all over the galaxy gather to compete in a tournament where the winner will be crowned the cosmic beauty. What begins as a rivalry grows in a friendship among the athletes, including a lunar refugee and her kangaroo companion, the daughter of an arms dealing CEO, a mysterious loner, and Earth's representative, a humble potato farmer named Kanata Akahoshi. Now, in this anime, this is another comedy sports anime. Nothing you really got to take too serious, at least not where the story is, even though it feels like it has some deep undertone in it once characters start talking about their background. Kanata is like I said in the thing, she's a potato farm girl who's out chilling, and a ship crashes near her, and the alien in the ship is like, yeah, you got to become a battle athlete, here go my entry, I'm giving it to you, so this is gonna be your way to get in. So she's like, okay, cool. So she starts training for it every day, using her potato farming as like training, because her grandmother was actually a contestant in the competition as well back in her heyday. So she's like, cool, I get to follow in my grandma's footsteps. Excuse me. He's like, yeah, let's get it going. She trains. Then the next character you got is Ava, who's a robot that recruited Kanata, but she doesn't remember even recruiting her. Then you have Shelly, who's this girl that has a prosthetic arm, and she's competing because it's like she wants to prove to everybody that, even though she has a handicap, she still can compete like everybody else. And what's interesting about her character is because you would think like somebody like in this day and age with them having spaceships and interstellar travel and things like that nature, that prosthetics would be super advanced. And even if there are an anime, the prosthetic that she used has a limit. Like they do this episode where they have like a dodgeball match, like a floating anti-gravity dodgeball match. And eventually her throwing arm gives out because, she overworked the machines and the tech in it, and it just didn't work anymore. And you see that throughout, and she got to get it recharged or repaired every single time she gets to that point. And I enjoy Shelly's drive. The next character you got is Yana. Yana's fighting in the war on her lunar colony, and she has her kangaroo friend that's there, And so like everything she does, that's what her purpose is. And she actually initially doesn't like the next character, who is Lydia, whose father runs the arms dealing company, or it runs a company that's dealing arms to the lunar colonies. The kangaroo, though. The kangaroo is hilarious. Every scene you see the kangaroo in there is funny. They do a training arc. The kangaroo's out there training with him. It's the scene where Kanata, when she first gets to the athlete academy where she's training, she tries to walk around the kangaroo, and the kangaroo's like in her way, like stepping in front of her, like bullying her. So she's like, "Okay, why are you doing this?" And the kangaroo just jab her in the stomach, like pop, pop. She, ugh. And I'm sitting here rolling. I'm like, bruh, why is this kangaroo piecing her up like this? Like, what? She didn't even do nothing. And then it goes back to thinking, like, kangaroos are dangerous. Like, these are the creatures that, if they scared of you, they'll run to a body of water, hoping that you'll chase them into it. Because if you do, kangaroos like drowning things. Like, what type of sick, sadistic creature goes, you know what? I enjoy drowning shit. Even though I got these powerful legs with talons on it, I can balance on my tail and kick the shit out of you. Nah, I'm gonna lure you to this little 4 foot, 3 feet pool of water. I'm gonna drown you in it, because drowning is where it's at in these streets. Like, the creature is sick, but but yeah. So let me pull that back a little bit. So next character that I mentioned was Lydia, who's the daughter of the arms dealing CEO, that we end up finding out who also wants to secretly end the war. And she wants to become the cosmic beauty, so she has more power, so that she can also end the war. And then the last person in the group is Paglia, who is a doctor whose world, like, you know, her home world is actually being devastated by a mysterious disease that's killing people, and killing them left and right. So she wants to be the cosmic beauty so she can establish multiple hospitals on her home world, and pretty much get more education, so it's more doctors, so more people can actually be helped, and they can possibly work harder to cure the disease. So, you know, so her people ain't dying no more. And they haven't talked about, like, the extent of what becoming a cosmic beauty is. But I'm assuming, and I feel it's safe to assume, that once you have this title of cosmic beauty, there's power that comes with this title, where you have, like, political sway, you have, you know, money, of course, and you got powerful people in your back pocket, so where you can kind of move and shake and do a little more. And the anime is cool. It has, like, this weird little undertone of where, like, somebody is trying to sabotage and people are trying to be murdered in the background, and they got this police force is trying to, like, figure out who's the killer and who's trying to do what. So it's a little bit of depth going on in the background, and it's going to affect the game in some way, shape, or form, but I'm not sure. So like I said, it's only 3 episodes in. I'm enjoying it so far. And yeah, it's really cool. It's a dope anime. But yeah, that's it, y'all. Once again, I appreciate y'all. This is calwu from planetwu signing off.
Welcome to the Lions Den. Rock on Vikings on our way to greener pastures, attacking Bay Packers. Bear witness to the greatest. When you see me, success, it's a part of my nature. I'm from the